Hi, this is Jessie with Bongo again. He's the most cooperative right now. The other ones they go nuts for their food, so I'm gonna show you. As you can hear, they're waiting, so I've gotta kind of hurry up. But usually after every feeding, I'll give them a good wipe down with the baby wipe, because when they're in their playpen, you know, they do go potty, and they're puppies. They're gonna walk around in it and make a mess. So that's why every feeding I'm changing their bedding. So I've got a lot of laundry to do. But he wants to help, but he just can't yet. He's feeling good. He's used the bathroom. And I'll take a little video of me wiping him down if he'll let me. He seemed a lot more alert this morning and not in such a milk coma. So, which when I say milk coma, it's not an actual coma. It's just meaning that they're just so comfy and full of milk. They just are so relaxed and sleepy. So it's nothing bad. But here is an example of a milk coma puppy. Just very calm. Well, now he's acting hungry again. And now he's acting hungry again. We tried though. Okay. So what I do is I just get your normal, I like to get, I had to get the cheap brand, but I like to get the alcohol fragrance free. Because if it were to get in their eyes, or when you're wiping eye boogers or whatnot, I would feel terrible. Or your little bottoms while cleaning them. Usually Mr. Bongo will lay on his back and let me do it, but he enjoys it. He really does. He's get that milk off that face, around the nose, and usually on top of the nose because they get quite messy. Did the head, scrub, scrub. And I'm doing this very gently, like no pressure at all. I'm just cleaning the hair very gently. And then it's also always very important to get under the neck in the little creases, just like with the real baby. And let me get a new wipe. Because I don't like to, I usually like to start with the first thing I do is wipe their eyes with the wipe. Because you don't want any kind of bacteria or germs to get in their eyes. But I like to keep the eye boogers out because who wants eye boogers? Not me. And they're just learning to see. So yeah, there we go. We got the head. We're going to get the neck on the sides. And then we're going to do a little on the back. And Mr. Bongo does enjoy this. He feels like he's being petted. So we just kind of I just kind of freshen up the fur. And make sure to get under the belly area. But since he's starting to get older, he's starting to get a little mind of his own. So I like to get the crotch area, because the pee can, when they pee and if they sit in it, it can irritate their little tender skin. So, and then I do the chest. And then, luckily they weren't such a mess this morning. I always like to do the paws because they do rub their paws on their face. So I like to get their paw pads, because they might walk around in an accident in the playpen. So I always get the feet. They don't have to be perfect, just because we've got siblings waiting, Bongo. You're not the only one, unfortunately. You are not the only child right now. And then I'll get the legs, because usually you'll see quite a mess. And then just the rump. And when I'm able to, I try to get the tail underneath, close to his butthole. I'm not using medical terms because it makes me feel, well, this isn't a medical video. But it does, when they use the bathroom, it does crust up underneath their tails. So I try to keep that clean, because if they get crusted up back here, it makes them hard to use. Makes it hard to use the bathroom, and can even stop them up. But also it stimulates them to go number 2. But that's not happening. He might have already had his morning dew, or it will happen shortly. Get the new tissue, because I just wiped his booty. I'm sorry, baby. And then for males, we're gonna stimulate that area just so to get some urine out. But they're getting old enough where they can pee and poo on their own, but sometimes they still need a little help. So I'll just sit here and hold this, and I can tell if if they're using the potty, if it gets a little bit warm, which he has. So he's gotten his little pee out. But that was my little routine with Bongo. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll make a couple other videos with some of the other babies that I'm bottle feeding. They do not belong to me. They are puppies with canine battle buddies, and I volunteered to bottle feed. So I've got these 3 pups right here. Bongo, say bye. This is your last video of the morning. But doesn't he look beautiful after his little wipe down? We got a fresh, new, clean puppy who's been fed and ready for the day.